2, and we've got a good one here. As it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Dragons of St. Louis. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. They'll throw this out wide and complete it to Ridley. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down. But you look at this defense. Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
Now Lawrence to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Lawrence. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And the Jaguars send out their punter. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. And some strong running. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And out will come the offense as they take over. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Hey, let's go Sunday.
Off of play action. Here's Smith. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That good for 22 and a first down. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage.
Anybody
down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good, backside
We've
guys.
already had our pre-cap.
Okay, either way.
Did I just join too late?
Yeah.
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle.
So to be honest, there wasn't much
Zone
of a
now
free
down
camp
at about
needed.
the 19. 7 yards
Thanks,
on the
Big
pickup.
Peter and I
They're going to
talking.
leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Hey, John did assign you some pass testing.
Oh, I'm used to it. It's fine.
In motion right is Wrigley.
But dude, when I give him something, he normally gives it to me about half the time I expect it.
Every now and then.
That was it. That was it.
No gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
He's got a lock on cap at the today. Hopefully it will go smoothly.
He's got a man complete, and he will have a Jaguars
I hope
first
so.
down, and he was able to get it by play.
Just throw the wrench into it.
On 3rd and 3. Now we're
And
first
there's
and 10 at the 11.
Hey, Andrew, somebody mentioned in a chat that you said something about a countdown. What were you talking about?
So what Michael's looking at, it sounds like he went to Windows 11, and then he was usually displaying the little countdown clock before the 9 o'clock starts, so he can be nice and on time. You know, we're the on-time airlines, so he's trying to fall in line with that. And I guess since he converted to Windows 11, he's trying to figure out how to get that set up. It's not like it was on the other version. So,
okay.
Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown
Yeah.
last week in the opener.
It's like that. A couple of people are going.
How about the pace he's
Okay, well, I
already
think
established, right?
somebody
We're not
asked
sure
about
he can
this.
keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
From the 23, here's the 2nd down and 4. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards. Here comes 3rd and about a foot. They'll try for the first with Walker. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A pickup of 5 that time and a first down. Well, this city, St. Louis, so heartbroken when the Rams left for L.A. following the 2015 season. But they believe they get a chance to get a team back here someday, and now today's the day. An NFL relocation team back here in St. Louis, and this fan base ecstatic, and they have welcomed them with open arms. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. And Walker once more. And he'll push forward for a couple to the 34. 3rd and 9 here. Throwing is Smith. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 yards there on 3rd down as they pick up a 1st and 10. Smith now to throw. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. After 7-0 on EA Sports. St. Louis football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now to the ground. Here's Walker. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 43 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. You got to give him the football again here. He gets the big run down to the 2. Pay it off.
I like it. I like the call, but here's always the question. How many times do we see the big runs and a guy pats his helmet and says, take me out? Why would you go out when you've got a chance to get it again and score?
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown. Noah Fant, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Dragons are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see, great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive, they've worked on these plays all week in practice.
Yeah, 5 cancels on the board now. John, 94.1 on the OTP. Weather challenges to see out there on the map.
They kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were... And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. 1st down. Now it's Smith. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. The offense on 3rd down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 7. Now Smith. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Myers' kick is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Let's go now.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
That is caught. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and a couple. And they'll go again with Etienne. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 52 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
A give running right, Etienne. And he'll be out of bounds. That good for 22 and a first down. They've done a pretty good job containing him up until this drive, and until that run, there was no containing him at all.
Yeah, you're right about that. He finally popped free. But we didn't have to be in their practice sessions. We didn't have to be in their meeting rooms. They planned for a run like that to happen, maybe a couple of them. But what did they tell their guys all week? You know what they said. Move on to the next.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. A great effort there. His 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the Jaguars are once again back in front.
And this is something right out of the Philadelphia playbook. They were successful running this with Jalen Hurts. But this is a copycat league, so if it works for them, everyone thinks it'll probably work for us. And here, it does.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 14-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They'll fake it. Now Smith. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll try the left side with Etienne. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. On first down, right back to Etienne. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. Another tote for Etienne. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good, and that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. One touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Goffard's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. And quickly they get to the line. Smith going to move him around. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Now a 2nd and 2. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook. Go play action. Toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Walker with another carry. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Throwing on third down, Smith. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 32-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go. Sunday. 13 next.
Geno now to throw. Going right back to Smith and Jigba. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
Hey, let's go Wednesday.
Straight ahead, Walker. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
And able to get him 115 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Here's Walker. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Ken Walker, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dragons are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that will level the playing field at 17 all. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand-new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Lawrence's throw taken in by Ridley here. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Hold it ready. Tap the 60. Tap the 60.
Handoff running left is Etienne. And he's got this one just across midfield to the 49. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Alert! Alert!
Etienne once more. And some room to run now. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Lawrence going to move him around a bit. Give to Etienne running right. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Let's go now.
2nd and 7.
Hurt! Hurt! Right there, hurt!
Here's a give to Etienne. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 143 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Hey, Smash!
And they'll run with Etienne. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Butker on for the PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead now. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And now they're in the hurry-up. And now an audible here into something else. Sticking with Walker on second down. And he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31. It's a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Smith. He's got his tight end failed. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Give him 30 yards there.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there, a breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
On the counter, it's Walker. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Sticking with Walker on second down. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Again, it's Walker.
Brandon, unfortunately, I've been here before. They've had 2 opportunities to stop them, so this is demoralizing. They haven't gotten it done. Now you're calling all your blitzes, all your attack defenses, but you're not worried about playing your normal position. You're going to take chances now.
Well, you said it. 2 third-down opportunities to get off the field. Couldn't do it, and the clock continues to roll. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Trying the left side with Walker.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Smith. He completes it to Wilson.
They drive some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
They'll try for the first with Walker. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Will the defense pressure or sit back? Here's 4th and 5.
Hey, let's go Sunday. Tuesday.
Here we go on 4th. Smith. Pass complete. He's got Smith and Jigba. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Here's 1st and goal. Smith's going to throw it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
On second down, it's Walker. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Right now, no questioning the toughness of this Jaguar defense. This is 3rd and goal. Smith to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Jaguars have just about sewn up this football game. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here because they were sharp in moving it down the field. But sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given. And it doesn't always work out that way as we saw there.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. He's going to get it again, just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them. And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. Taken right around the 44. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Smith. This one deep for Wilson. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Andre Sisco. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now,
hey, good game, Trev. GG, bro.
That was.
Confidant is on the sidelines. I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach.
You want me to delete it?
That's who he needs to
If you want to, but yeah, for sure. So I put a work note in there. Basically, we have a GitLab pipeline that will be run to raise that maintenance page.
Certainly felt like that
Okay,
takeaway.
I think I'm just going to put in here, if you're okay with it, in the detail, I'm going to put use a GitLab pipeline to raise the page.
So for the Jaguars,
That way,
it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2
I read that and I
road
was
games.
like, I'm obviously
And they
not
will
very
head
smart.
back home.
No, you're good. That was actually one of the notes from Bruce as well. And so I documented it here, and then I updated the work notes with the other comments as well.
Got it, okay. All right, everything else I think we're good. Go ahead.
And this has been a
Hey, Bobby, so this was a 36-hour window on that for the outage? Is that?
Check
Yeah.
us out at EA
Are we thinking it's going to be the full 36 hours? Or?
No, but
Hopefully we're done before that.
yeah, so basically a lot of these things, when we're running scripts, sometimes you don't know how long it's going to take, and then at the end they have to run a database reindexing process. We fully expect it's going to be done earlier than that, but they're not going to be working this 24/7 either. So since it is not Tier 1, Tier 2 application, they're going to be doing it during the day, and they'll probably support it into the evening on Monday, get as much done as they can, and then they'll pick it back up Tuesday and wrap it up, hopefully early Tuesday.
Okay. So the business is aware, and they have workarounds or whatever it is
They
now.
don't need so they don't need the application. They've agreed on this outage.
Okay.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
and like I said, it just impacts like our payroll department and I forget the other department.